This might get me blocked again, but I'm going to tell you.
There goes my podcast. This podcast is about to get blocked from YouTube.
Let me explain to you what just happened to me. Sean Merriman, which is a famous retired football linebacker, he posted this in a country like America. If you do this to a dog, you go in prison, but yet it's okay to leave the homeless, out there. So I did a post, and my post was, the same post he did, but the only difference was I put, in the country as rich as America, we're either one or third in the world, I put, why can't our tax dollars please take care of our homeless? Because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And look, some of them choose to be there. Yes, I understand, but not all of them choose to be there. And what is being done with our tax dollars that it can't be helped? Well, I did that post, boom, restricted.
Wow.
They restricted me. I could not talk to nobody. I could not do nothing. And they banned me for 4 days, And then I did. Someone DM'd me, and I DM'd them that I got banned because I talked about the homeless. And guess what happened? Bam! They got me again. So not only did they get me on freedom of speech, they also got me in my own DM, my own private DM.
Yeah.
They got me on that too, and they fined me again. So
that's crazy.
What does that teach me? Well, I like Instagram. I'm going to follow the rules. They don't want me to talk about legal shit. I don't need to be talking about it either. So I'm moving on, but they put a ban on me. They restricted me. I was able to look at stuff, but I couldn't interact with anybody. I can look at I can post, but I couldn't interact with anybody. I couldn't contact anybody or anything,
it's crazy.
I couldn't look at their profiles. I couldn't respond to my messages because they weren't pulling up. So, no freedom of speech, buddy, because Instagram did it to me. I have the thing. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have it too. So, people like me, people like you, and a normal citizen, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. Imagine that. So, hey, it is what it is. So, Zuckerberg, suck it. Whatever you got to go through, you probably deserve.
There's going to be something that's going to happen because, like I said, that was the whole point of these proceedings with Ted Cruz and stuff, is he was attacking the same thing, saying, and the funny thing is Dorsey and Zuckerberg both would not say under oath that they would hand over the information that they requested. It was always like, well, we'll get with you afterwards, and because we'll see what our teams will do. It was like, sir, under oath, will you agree to hand over this documentation stating how many accounts have been banned that were for voter fraud or Democrats or whatever the case, and they both of them refused to hand over under oath. And the point of it was they're not, they're being very cryptic, and these tech companies are going to get in trouble for that because they're saying what they feel is inappropriate and banning like you for what you said or whatever. And they're not experts themselves on it. So it's like you can't have free speech and then have these tech companies run the media and then not allow free speech. You know what I mean? Like they can't come in there. That's what free speech is. You're supposed to have it regardless of what platform you're on. And they're not doing that. They're deciding who's committing voter fraud, who's saying the wrong things.
Yeah. What harm did I do? I just asked, how come our tax dollars can't be used to help our homeless in America? Crazy. Not all over the world, in America. What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
crazy. How sad is it that you drive to the freeway and you see all these poor homeless everywhere? Come on, man. You're not going to tell me all these people are drug dealers in there and they choose to be there. Bullshit. Some of them are there because of the job situation. Some are there because they didn't get the help they needed, and our tax dollars aren't going for that. What are they going for? Shouldn't it be a priority, It's like, it's sad, and then bad for me is the homeless, believe it or not, and my gym, they've broken my windows countless of times. Countless of times they break my windows, and I have to come in, $1,000 here, $1,000 there, and always fear for they're coming in and, stealing your stuff and breaking your stuff. And then what about they're sleeping right outside your building and you tell them they can't be there, but they don't care. And then police will come and then they ask them to leave, but then they come back because they don't care if they go to jail because what do they have? They have nothing, and we still don't take care of our homeless. That's bullshit, and you know what? I guess because you brought it up, I wasn't going to say nothing, but I'm probably going to get banned on Instagram again for saying this, but if it is, it is. It is what it is. Go ahead and ban me again. Maybe I'll get a lawyer and I can talk to Zuckerberg and go, why'd you ban me for saying things about the homeless and how our tax dollars should take care of them? Why? You know,
It doesn't make any sense.
Isn't that what America should be, taking care of our own people? You know, what's wrong with taking care of the homeless? You know, and the needy. You know, what's next? Next time I say, hey, we should go after these child pornographer people and trafficking, and you ban me
100%.
for that too. You know, shit.